How about that? I just said I wish I'd written it.
Great song.
Well, you sang the heck out of it.
That's my job, man. That's my job. My job.
You are
job's
succeeding every time you open your mouth, so thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
We are blown away to get to see you back in Billy Bob's. It's such a huge honor, and to see you and just, oh my gosh, it's Herndon, y'all.
Sacred grounds, man.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's so crazy because I was getting ready to do my sound check, and my sound man for like 12 years. My sound man for like 12 years is Marty Weir, and he's the sound man for Old Dominion. So I hear this voice from the past in the sacred halls. I'm like, did I die?
Hey, Ty Herndon, when you got here this afternoon, how surreal was it for you just to walk into Billy Bob's?
Oh, man, I was telling you guys earlier that, before I ever got a record deal, I moved to Texas and like 1985, and I would play 6 nights in a row on the stages behind the small stages. People. We were the guys that played to 3 a.m. when people were just dancing. They were drunk and dancing. So that's how I cut my teeth. So
lots of babies are on this planet because of that singing. So
living in a moment, baby. Living in a moment.
That's right.
Man holding on to a woman who didn't let go.
That's right.
That's so crazy. Speaking of monstrous hits, we were flying out here. We left Nashville, and I was talking to my mom on the phone because my mom had a little eye surgery. She's doing great.
Good.
But I was talking to her. She's a really Southern lady. We all know Mama Peggy.
Yes, Mama Peggy.
And the first person that I run into is Randy Travis. He's sitting right there on the seat, and I've never hung up on my mom before.
Right.
And so I was like, yeah, Mom, I think click, and I hung up on Mom. So I was like, Randy Travis. Oh my goodness! So he was really good to see.
Well,
him.
He's supposed to be backstage tonight. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but then my brother Al said that they would. So we were coming off the plane, and I was talking to him and introduced him to my husband, and Randy looked at and Alex and winked, and Randy's wife said, "You married up."
We tend to do that.
Yeah, so that was like, oh my God, I didn't think that'd ever be a Randy Travis moment. But that was okay. He laughed his ass off. It was pretty funny. So.
Well, we're so excited to see you back. A lot of fans and all of our listeners, when they heard your name announced, it was like, please, can this day come soon enough? Like,
that is so amazing. Thank you. My career, I've had a lot of ups and downs. And this is, and it's so good. I'm sober today. And I'm just writing some great music, and I've got a book coming. And
nice.
Quite honestly, and they said the other day, oh my God, this is Oprah meets the Kardashians.
Did your show?
Yeah.
Are we going to get a show from Ty?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Ty show.
Ty show.
But you know what, Ty? When you go through the ups and downs of your life and then you express it through your music, it helps all of us because we all go through ups and downs. And so for you to be so vulnerable and to share the things that you experience, it helps all of us. Even if it's not the exact feeling, we're like, gosh, I felt like that before. And when you have someone that's felt the same way as you, it can get you so much further. You know what I mean? So thank you.
You're so welcome. I come from a time, in country music and life when authenticity just wasn't possible.
Right.
And today, I'm a cowboy. I sing country music. And
you do.
I love everybody. And I think music is universal, and we have an opportunity to love through music.
That we do.
And so music has no sex. It's just love and an opportunity to rise above. Anything that might be holding you back.
I love it.
I'm a teacher and a preacher today, and also sing. So clearly, don't give me the pulpit. I'll go there.
And I guess I should mention sex while a Ty Herndon song on is also not too bad. I just thought I'd throw that in there. That's what I've heard.
Where are we going?
Okay, I'll tell you where we're going here. I'll tell you where we're going.
Oh, wow.
There'll be a lot of babies out there tonight that
exactly,
recognize it in a moment.
Okay, all right. Rachel,
Okay,
you had a question, Rachel.
Change the subject.
Let's turn it around.
Alabama, you got the floor.
Roll Tide, honey.
Roll
Ty
Tide.
Herndon, I have to know, is it true that you're best friends with Kristen Chenoweth?
She is an amazing friend, but I still hate her because she stole my guitar player.
And then what did she do?
And then
She married him.
She married him. Yes. So 1 week after we got married, so I told Kristen we spent our honeymoon weekend with Kristen and Josh. But that sounds really weird to say. But,
How do you know them? How did that all start? What's the genesis of that?
Oh gosh, Kristen and I worked at Opryland. And,
really?
Yeah, like in 1980, 1982.
Okay.
What did you do at Opryland?
I worked in a show called Today's Country Roads. And we did the top 10 on the country charts, and so from Kenny Rogers to the Gatlin brothers, and Kristen was over in a show called For Me and My Gal. So she was a bird in a gilded cage, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, and I didn't see her for a long time, and I was visiting my really good friend Shelley Wright. We all love Shelley Wright.
Love Shelley.
In New York City, and she took me to a show, and Kristen Chenoweth was standing there talking to a really famous actor that I can't remember his name right now.
But he's famous.
The wolf guy. I mean, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. The Blades.
Yeah.
The werewolf, yeah.
So she hangs up on Hugh Jackman like I did with Mom. She hangs up on Hugh Jackman, and she runs across the room. She screams my name, and she jumps up into my arms, and she's so little.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, and it was really an embarrassing moment for me. And we've been kind of really good friends since then.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so crazy story.
It wouldn't break our hearts if y'all wanted to do some music together.
Well, we had an iTunes #1 together on a song called "Orphans of God."
How did I miss that?
It was during COVID. Everybody missed everything.
Okay.
It's a
We missed
beautiful song.
everything.
All right, yeah, bring that back around then
Yes,
for sure.
we did. So I'm actually with the Nashville Symphony this Saturday night.
my
with
gosh.
their song.
So you and I were talking earlier about how long we've both been,
We came over on the Ark.
Came over on the Ark. And when I got here, I hadn't been here very long, and we did an album premiere. It's one of the highlights of my career here. So we did an album premiere for you. That was over at Texas Stadium, '96, I think.
It
Texas
was.
Stadium, the old Texas Stadium.
Yes, a lot of people.
Oh my gosh, yes, it was an amazing affair.
was-
I mean,
that was-
the place was packed, and it was. I just remember that.
And the Cowboys had just won almost back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
And they
That's
haven't-
how long ago it was.
Yes.
Jason Pullman.
I set you up for that, Jason.
But it was a really terrific event and a big day, and it was just,
was.
I'm so proud that we got back in the K-Plex days that we could have been a part of that.
Flex your
You know,
flex.
I have to say,
Wow.
with artists today, there's so much great music on the radio right now, and I love when artists, have paid attention to artists over the years. And I have I won't say she's a dear friend, but she's a friend, Miss Lainey Wilson. She is so cool because she knows her history of country music.
Yes.
And she's referenced a lot of those moments. And like with Randy Travis the other night, I said, Randy, I saw you with Lainey. She's really cool. And his wife goes, Randy's wife goes, and you mean you saw him flirting? I said, well, who doesn't flirt with Lainey?
Right, true.
Today, and I said, well, see, I kind of knew her when she lived in her car. And I said, Randy, you knew me when I lived in my car.
I love it.
Well, Ty, we cannot thank you enough for joining us today. We know what a big day this is for you. It's a big day for us, and we're so excited to see you tonight.
Thank you so much, Alfarb, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I love all you guys, and thank you for giving all of us guys that came over on the Ark a little bit of attention to play our new music, because we haven't gone anywhere. We're just
Right here.
We are right here, and just look us up online and check out the new music, because we've been making a lot of it. So I appreciate the opportunity to have the
Love
stage
it.
tonight, and God bless y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ty Herndon, how about that? Yeah.
It's our Texas Independence Jam pre-party continuing from Billy Bob's Texas in the Bull Arena. So come by and see us as you make your way out on New Country 96.3 and 99.5 The Wolf.